Ever stare into a freshwater tank that suddenly looks like weak coffee and wonder where you went wrong? It happens to the best of us, usually right after a gravel shift or a heavy feeding day, leaving behind a murky soup that completely ruins the view. That is usually when people start pouring random chemicals into the water, hoping for a miracle. But this particular A-Town squeeze bottle takes a different route to fixing the problem. Instead of trying to dissolve the cloudiness magically, the liquid acts like a magnet for tiny floating debris. It forces those microscopic bits of dirt and organic waste to clump together into much heavier clusters. Now, physically, the bottle itself feels like a standard, straightforward squeeze container, nothing flashy, but the cap dispenses drops without making a messy puddle on the counter. Once those particles clump up, they either sink right to the bottom where the siphon can grab them, or they get sucked straight into the filter pad. What stands out, though, is the speed. Within just a few hours of dosing a freshwater setup, the water usually transforms from a foggy haze back to crystal clear. The filter efficiency shoots up because the media actually has something substantial to catch, instead of letting fine dust slip right through the fibers. Of course, it is strictly meant for freshwater environments, so reef keepers and saltwater hobbyists need to look elsewhere. And honestly, it is not a permanent fix for poor filtration or overfeeding. If the underlying biological balance is out of whack, the haze will just come back in a few days. The instructions suggest waiting 24 hours before adding a second dose if the cloudiness is stubborn, which can test a fishkeeper's patience when they just want an instant fix. But used as part of a weekly maintenance routine, it keeps the water looking sharp without much fuss. So yeah, if floating particulate matter is driving someone crazy, and the filter just cannot catch the fine dust, keeping a bottle of this on hand saves a lot of headaches.
Check out the video description for updated price. And thank you for watching this video.